Welcome to today's episode. We'll be diving into the world of celebrity marriages. These high-profile unions are always in the spotlight, filled with glamour, intrigue, and sometimes drama. We'll explore the ups and downs of famous couples, how they manage the pressures of fame, and of course, what we can learn from their relationships. So stay tuned for some amazing insights and stories.
Thank you very much for that beautiful intro again. On today's episode, we're diving into celebrity marriage. Please don't ask if I'm married, because I'm not married. And if you're just joining this talk show for the first time, don't forget to subscribe, share, and like. Is it me that is doing justice to marriage? No, I'm not going to be the one doing justice. I have my guest. I'm sure you guys are ready to see this face on my talk show before. But anyways, he's good looking today. He's so handsome. He's a renowned actor. Hi, Uche. Okay, Mr. Uche, you're welcome to Classic Talk Show. Please, how are you feeling today?
I'm good. You're looking so good too.
Thank you. Yeah, it's actually very funny because I actually told my producer that I'm going to have you again on our show. And trust him to ask me why. And I told him, no, you're actually good. I don't know. And then I see your post on Instagram. Why were you inviting me today? Because I've been seeing you talking about celebrity marriage. The first question is, are you a married person?
No.
But then you speak more about the whole married lifestyle, like you're just to it or something, or you've been married before.
No.
You have not been married before. Why? Why are you not married?
Oh, well, marriage is not an achievement. It's just something you do out of necessity. So it's not a glorious enterprise that you need to look forward to like it's a trophy. So it's something that happens in life.
So do you want to marry or you want to have a baby mama like a celebrity?
No, whichever works for you. There's nothing wrong in being a baby mama, actually.
No, I'm not saying whatever works for me. Do you want to get married in the future? Or you want to have a woman?
I'm speaking in general.
Okay.
Probably the right word is, do you want to be a baby daddy? So there's nothing wrong in being a baby daddy, yeah? It's just what works for you, what you want, what makes you happy. At the end of the day, if being a baby daddy is going to make me happy, good. If being married will make me happy, good.
Do you have somebody in your life?
Of course, you should. That's why you're an entertainer.
Sir, do you
But I don't bring my private life to the media, so that when you know work, people will go and yab you.
Okay, that's true. Speaking of celebrity marriage, what do you think?
Oh, well, there's nothing like celebrity marriage. All I feel is just something that has been blown out of proportion. Is whatever you bring to the social media that becomes a topic of discussion.
True.
So that's what I just feel about it. There's nothing like it's just a marriage.
But it's kind of different here, because while growing up, you told me that, you don't have to be a celebrity because you won't get to find a good man or a good wife. Is that true?
Well, like I say again, there are some celebrities that are married and you will never hear about their marriage online. So it takes a level of maturity for you to actually keep something as beautiful as marriage under wrap, out of the public eye, because it's what is now food where you carry come market, now everybody will chop. So even if you have a marriage and no marriage is perfect, you understand. But when you're having issues in your marriage, because it's not out there, there's every possibility or higher possibility of resolving it quickly. But the moment it's out there, even if you are planning to resolve it, somebody will say something that so that's what happens.
So you're saying that bringing your marriage into the limelight is not necessary?
It's not necessary. That's the right word. It's not necessary.
Okay, so what would you speak about the fact that, should I say Yul Edochie, because you've been dragging him lately. If I go through your page, Yul Edochie this, Yul Edochie that. What do you think about the marriage?
No, well, I feel Yul Edochie is somebody that does not understand what marriage is.
Okay,
it's possible for you to have baby under your armpit and have baby everywhere and still don't understand what marriage is. Listen to me. Christian marriage is a very sacred marriage. Nobody is stopping you from marrying 20 wives. But you need to do it in accordance to the law. When you are married in the Christian line, you cannot be married to one woman and give another woman a belle. That's not proper. You understand? And let me tell you what is happening to Queen May. 80% of married women in Nigeria, they're going through it. 80%. See, the thing that is happening is that most men don't talk about it. Maybe that because you see you alone. Some men, you don't even know. So what Queen May is going through in a marriage, 80% of Nigerian married women are going through it secretly. So that woman is a strong woman. We need to praise her. How can somebody go and carry somebody from nowhere, just come like a moluwe, just go open like wow, get belay for somebody, and you even have the effrontery to be dancing on social media? Do you understand? So that is why I'm not happy with what he did.
You made mention of the fact that she just opened like, wow, what if he had paid her bride price and now she's now a wife?
You see, that's a very good question you asked.
Exactly, because he came online and then he recognized that she's my wife. And he recognized the child too.
But do you know why it's not going to be possible? Because if you are married in the court, the law recognizes one man, one wife as a Christian.
Yes.
So you cannot pay somebody else's bride price. Now, see the trick here. And that's what most women do understand. Most women in Nigeria, they are more conscious of traditional marriage, not about court marriage. You see, when a guy tell a woman, you know what, let's just do court wedding and forget about traditional wedding. They say, no, he does not love me, he won't do this. Let me now tell you the catch. If a man did traditional wedding with you, no court wedding, see that man, years later, he can marry 10 other women. Because traditionally, our culture accepts it. But the very moment you make the mistake, not a mistake actually, the very moment you go to do court wedding, it means you cannot marry another woman. Any woman that claims that she's they paid their this, they can charge her to court, charge the man to court. So that is why he cannot pay Judy bride price.
So speaking of paying bride price, Paulo Okoye just paid bride price on Ifeoma's head.
You cannot compare.
Can you tell me the difference between each of them?
No. I know where your question is going before this I can see from your face. You cannot compare tuwo with amala.
Who is the tuwo? Who is the amala, please?
There's a difference between the two. Listen, Paul Okoye is spiritually mature than you. In short, he needs to go for evening classes. Paul Okoye needs to tell him how Christian marriage works. You see, Paul Okoye divorced his wife before even being in a relationship with Ifeoma. That is smartness. What did you do? He was still married. Yet, another woman, you go give him belle. So he's not spiritually matured, or he does not understand what Christian marriage is. Because truth is, not everybody understands what Christian marriage is. They just enter, wow. You understand? So that's the difference between the two.
But do you support the Paul Okoye?
Of course, he's divorced. He's a divorced man.
But he's seeing the girl like a lot. Like he's like, I don't know, a father to the girl.
No, he's divorced.
But the age difference.
It does not matter. So far, she's not underage.
Yeah.
She's 20. How old was Regina when she married? So
today,
so far she's not underage. It's illegal. She can marry. So there's nothing wrong with age. Age is just but numbers. Let me tell you, the older the men serve, the better the marriage, because wisdom, understanding comes with age.
Not to cut it short, but we have to go on a break. Please stay tuned and don't go anywhere. I'm enjoying this conversation about celebrity marriage, and I want to find out more, right? I'm sure you also want to find out more. Stay tuned after this break. Welcome back. I'm sure you've been enjoying the show so far. Mr. Uche, please tell me you've been enjoying the show so far.
I enjoy them.
Do you think that celebrities just like have to quit the job, career to maintain, let's say like a relationship or in terms of marriage, do they have to quit their career?
Why?
How would I say it here? You know when you marry a man that is not a celebrity and then he's getting married to a lady that is a celebrity and then he says, please quit the whole show, Grandma, I want our life to be private. Do you think she should quit in order to maintain the marriage?
No, any man that says that, you should take him to Amadioha shrine. There's something wrong with him. Because why will you tell a woman to quit what she's doing? Because that is not married. That means, are you marrying to control her? What if we switch it the other way around? What if the woman says, okay, you know what, stop your work because we are married? Will you do it?
True, but most people usually condemn the female people. Like when they are married and then they're shooting a scene that involves kissing and making out with the other person. I don't know, most people should I say, have something against it. They'll tag the lady, oh, but you're married. Why are you still shooting such a film? Do you think it's...
Well, that's a job.
It's her job. So if you're married to a celebrity today and she's into acting, I'm asking, will you be free like she's making out with another person in the movie?
She's not actually making out. It's a script. It's make-believe.
She's sharing a bed with another guy.
Before you fell in love with the woman, maybe you saw all those things and you like it.
Sometimes it's hard to, I don't know.
See, if you're not ready to accommodate some things, don't even propose marriage. Because the truth is, even if the woman agreed to stop doing what she's doing because of you, the problem is that the question is the marriage now adding value to her, or is the marriage limiting her? Because if she has to stop something that brings her happiness, let's even forget about the money, that brings her joy because she wants to get married to you, that means that marriage is already bringing her down, not lifting her up. So you should know where that marriage is going to go to. It's not going to last.
Speaking of marriage, yeah, Mr. Rochefemi, he claimed that his wife has 21 miscarriages. Is he supposed to bring that to the public here?
No, you see, one thing about Rochefemi is that, you see, when a man comes out, a man that has baby under his armpit and everywhere else, comes out and starts saying all those things, do you know what it is for a woman to have one miscarriage? Do you know the emotional trauma? Do you know the sleepless nights? That is, in a woman's life, that's her lowest time, you know? And for you to now come, sit down on the chair and be talking about how many miscarriages she had, it shows the man is a baby. He's not fit to be a husband. In short, he's lower than a baby. A baby can even walk. You cannot walk spiritually. Because, and again, for you to say 21 miscarriages is not possible. If you're a medical person, it's not possible. So now when you now say, let's even assume for argument's sake that she had those miscarriages, the question you should ask, for a woman to have such miscarriages in one man's house, then that man has a problem. Is it that she's not in the right environment, she's in a toxic environment, she's not seeing love? That is what will make you have those level of miscarriages. So the man needs to go to church for deliverance, because it shows he's not building a good home for her to thrive.
True. 21 miscarriage is actually a lot, and I actually don't believe 21 miscarriage. Speaking next on marriage, I don't know, recently you must have heard about Mr. Arisong, the musician, the fact that he divorced his wife and then he's actually dragging and calling her lots of names. And she had to fire back that he bedwetted. So what do you think about that bedwetting? Do you think it's true?
You see, when a woman who has been married comes out to say the husband bedwet, it shows that woman is not a wife material.
He's been dragging her a lot. She's been keeping her cool.
No, see.
She's been keeping her cool, okay.
I've always said it, and I've always said it, that Arisong's biggest mistake is getting married. You know, when you marry the wrong person, this is what happens.
So who is the wrong person? Is it Arisong or the wife?
Arisong married the wrong person. No, I've actually been telling him this for a very long time. You see, let me tell you, when a man has grace, when you are great, when you are spiritual, before you go to some marriages, you need to go to church. That's what we neglect. See, for the fact that a woman is pretty, and then you have what it takes to put a woman in the house, that's not all. You need to look at spiritually. Are you compatible? There are some women, when they come into your house, they bring you down spiritually. So from the get-go, I told him, your biggest mistake is marriage.
So he should not have married.
He shouldn't have married who he married. Okay. That is what is happening now. So you see, when a woman come out and say your husband bedwet and all this, what is the purpose of that? How does that enter into you people having misunderstanding or you people broke up? He's bedwetting, yet to carry belle for him. Not how many picking get for him, and he's bedwetting, and you want your children to grow up, and they should not be listening to mommy said daddy bedwet. It shows you are not showing them good example. No matter what, see, you can say any other thing to get back at him, not bedwetting. Only babies bedwet, only children bedwet. So what are you telling your kids? Because internet never goes. You see all this video you are seeing, they will grow up, they will see it. See those picking, they would insult them for school. This one about the bedwet.
But he dragged her. If you watch the old dragging thing, he insulted her. He called her names. And then he said she's been sleeping around there. So don't you think the kids too will grow up and see that? Oh, my daddy said my mother is sleeping around. See. He called her a prostitute, and he even called her witch, I think so. I think he did. So what would you think the kids are going to? Because I think you are justifying the fact that she should not have called him a bedwetter. She kept her cool, right? And then she had to come out to clear herself that I am not like this, so the celebrity bedwet. So I'm even trying to find out that if truly he bedwet or she was just saying things out of vex. What do you think?
You said something now very beautiful. He said she's trying to clear herself. So how does bedwetting come into clearing yourself?
She didn't say the man last 2 minutes. She didn't say he's a bad person, something. Yes. She just said, you that bedwet.
Even if you say somebody last 2 minutes, it's even better than bedwet. At least 2 minutes, you can work on it and you can begin. Somebody that is doing 2 minutes today, he can work on himself and begin to do 1 hour. But when you now say bedwet, what do you mean? Is that clearing your name?
But he has not cleared the fact that he doesn't bedwet.
No, she should face issues. You want to clear your name. Oh, he said you did this. No, I'm not this, so I'm not this. So clear your name. My question is, where is bedwetting coming from? Is it part of clearing your name? Or you're trying to create something? And if you look at it, what she said didn't actually happen.
So how can you?
Because if it happened, you have first begin, you have second begin, and you still say, and they were bedwetting you.
You know, when you're going to the altar, you're literally telling the Reverend Father or the pastor to death do her apart. She must have been fighting her marriage to stay with her kids. So I'm not sure she would just want to leave because he bedwets. It's just the fact that, they didn't work out and the divorce thing. And I actually feel like if you're a man, you should not drag your wife. If you have divorced, you go gently. You don't have to bring the what happened between us to the media, because you're tarnishing the lady's the image. And she had to give you back.
Well, there's no how we are living in a society that is male dominated. You see, whatever the man says, people will always go by it, especially if the man is a celebrity. So you should have that at the back of her mind. If it's two celebrities fighting now, you can say the thing will be going back and forth. So you should have sat down and look at it. No matter what tantrum you want to throw at him, he will always have a upper hand. So when you know that, just kukuma keep quiet. If you want to debunk some things, you are free. He said you were cheating on him. Come out. No, I didn't cheat on him. He said about your mom. Come out, clarify it. But when you're not creating something that is not there, where is bedwetting coming from? That's my own this thing about it. Where is bedwetting? Is it that you want to give stories to people to carry around? Is bedwetting? How does that come into you are trying to clear your name? Then that means she's a drama queen.
And if you're saying she's a drama queen, him is a drama queen.
No. I've told him. See, when you tell somebody something, I said, you see that marriage is your biggest mistake.
You don't think he's also the mistake?
No.
Why?
Because
he's a celebrity.
Not that.
Why?
You need to know what happened in that marriage. Arisong never wanted to get married.
He wanted to get married to his ex-girlfriend of 10 years.
So how did he now end up getting married to this?
He said I think the girl bent through the corners.
Aha! Now you are coming out.
He is not a child, though. We're not talking about a 10 years old, 20 years old man. We're talking about a guy that's...
Even if you are 80-year-old woman, small woman or 18-year-old, to turn your head upside down, no be woman. I beg you, no be woman. Don't carry it. You are not a small boy. I beg. Even though you are 90-year-old, a woman, 18-year-old woman will turn your head for Nigeria. What are you saying? Woman
so
power.
he got married to her, and then he had first kid and second kid. 2 kids.
Oh, my only issue.
My best advice is he should apologize and she would apologize, but he has to first apologize because he dragged her first and she can't keep her right. My own apology is like he should apologize to her and then she should apologize and they go that this separate. So you don't have to, like the way Paul Okoye left his wife. Everything is calm.
Let me give you an
I've not seen him drag the lady. She has not dragged him. So why did he have to drag his wife?
Wait, let me give you an example of a good woman. Look at Yul. Look at Queen May. After their wahala in marriage, how many interviews have you seen Queen May come out to do? None. How many tantrums have you seen her throw? None. Now, guess what? Nigerians rate her above Yul. Nigerians respect her more than Yul. So what are you trying to say? Sometimes you don't need to say some things. Your silence alone will make Nigeria surround you. So you say you want to, when you say you want to defend yourself, sometimes you come out and start making a fool of yourself. I just give you an example of somebody who the husband did the worst thing to, yet she never said one thing, and she's. Do you know the grace that name carry? May. So it's just a typical example I'm giving to you.
Speaking on celebrity marriage, it's actually a lot here when you're married to somebody who is into the limelight already. It's actually very difficult to maintain that marriage. Eh? Speaking of controversy, what do you think about Davido's PA?
Well,
speaking of his marriage, because he's been dragging that lady, and the internet is tired. I'm talking about Sheila. I don't think she has dragged him.
Well, you see, like I said, there is no perfect marriage. So whatever happened between Davido's PA and the wife, I think Davido's PA need to go for marriage counseling.
I'm talking about Israel.
Yes.
He should go for marriage
Who is
counseling.
Israel? Israel is just a small, if not for Davido, who is Israel? Wait, no, the way people call who is Israel?
Davido's PA. Do you know? What do they talk about?
Excuse me, is it President's PA?
David OBO1.
See, anyway, sir, you see, that is the problem we have in Nigeria. When somebody, because you are following somebody up and down like a, oh, I don't know, you overnight you think you're a celebrity. Who is Israel? Israel should go for marriage counseling. Israel is, to me, Israel. See, if I was even Davido self, you need to caution those around you, and that's the problem I've always have with Davido. You see, when somebody who is around you is behaving like somebody that I don't even. First, like I said initially, you need to go for marriage counseling. I said, no be everybody will get BA for under and everywhere. Is mature to get married.
Okay.
God gave Israel the best, the most beautiful wife. So when I ain't talking a virgin, God give you virgin. If you go to Lagos now, there's no more virgin in Lagos, so they are not yet born. And God now gave you a virgin, and you are still coming out to compete. That means you have there's something is not okay spiritually. You understand? Let's even assume there's no perfect marriage.
Right.
Things happen. Why can't you be matured and keep your mouth shut? Must you come out? Okay, now how do I know the lady is a virgin? Now because of talking that he's talking.
It's the same thing she complained about, the fact that she hails Davido, she prostrates for him. She said that
she did
man
not.
is good enough.
Israel said, she said. So if you want to quote it, no. If you want to quote it right.
Okay.
Israel said, she said the way he's hailing Davido, she does not like it. That is what he said. So my question is, why will a woman have issues with the way you criticize your boss? I mean, you show accolades on your boss when she knows that is where your food is coming from, and it's from that money you are using to take care of her. So why would she criticize?
You're saying that Davido is paying him to do the
No, wait. Israel is working for Davido.
Yeah.
Davido is paying him salary. Whatever he does outside it is part of just trying to do eye service. It's still clout, but he's still doing his job. So why will a wife now criticize the way he reacts to his boss when he knows that every month the boss pay him, and it's what they pay him he bring home for them to eat with? So why will a woman want to block your source of income?
True.
So it doesn't make sense. Everything Israel said was cooked up. Because like you said, Israel said, the wife said.
Exactly, but we've not heard from the other side.
So that's the bottom line. That's why I say he talks too much. You see, when a man talks too much, you say things. I said something now. How do I know the wife is the virgin? Or the ex-wife? It's because of talk. He came out and started saying it. That's how I know everybody now know the lady is a virgin. Because he's not spiritually matured to handle marriage. So that's the bottom line there.
Okay, so are you spiritually mature to handle marriage?
See, spiritual maturity in marriage starts with your relationship. How do you handle your relationship? I'm sure that is the way you have been talking in relationship. If they break up and it go everywhere, begin talk. You carry her into marriage. A man should know when to keep quiet and when to talk. Because the funny thing is that, see, as you say, if he talk now, he get waiting that woman go talk now, he will just ridicule you. There are some things he will say about you now that will just ridicule your credibility. So why must we go that route? Marriage no work. Marriage is not by force. Everybody go their own way. Why must you be ridiculing the woman what are you trying to achieve? Is it that you cannot get a girl that is better than her? Or is it that you are obsessed with her? Or is it that you can you just decide not to move on? That's the only reason why people talk about their ex. If to say Israel don't get woman with better past Sheila, he will never talk about Sheila. Because he has gotten somebody better. So the reason why he's coming out to talk about that lady is because he has not gotten somebody better. So he cannot get over her. So that's the problem. If I break up with a woman now, and she has done some things to me, if I get a better woman, I will not talk about that woman again because I've gotten somebody better.
So what advice should you give to the single ladies that are into the limelight, that want to get married? What advice should you give them? And to the single guys that are into the industry and they want to end up with somebody, what advice should you give them?
My advice is just simple. Marriage is not an achievement. Marriage is not a trophy. Marriage is not something that if you don't do it, you are less of a human being or you are not equal to others. Marriage is just something that happens. If it happens, it happens. Not everybody is going to get married. Not everybody will get happiness from marriage. So don't rush into things. Take your time. Find somebody you love. Don't marry out of pity. Don't marry because my friend is married and I want to marry. Don't marry because, if you don't marry, we will see you as irresponsible. Marry when you feel you are ready. That's just a simple truth.
I'm actually enjoying the conversation about this marriage thing. And it's looking like I want to get married soon, but never can tell. But anyways, if you are just joining for the first time, like I said, please don't forget to like, share, and comment. And please, tell me what you think about the topic about celebrity marriage. And please don't marry the wrong person. But still, you never can tell someone's character until you get married. I think so. See you next time.